Hey Brian, this looks great. This is really nice job here with the simple use of the buildings and the Ferris wheel and the plane and the water. So it looks really great. I love your palette, limited use of color. Students so often misuse color that it just really becomes an issue. So just a few suggestions. You may want to vary the color a little bit in some of these areas, just a little. I mean, I would just not do much though. I mean, don't add a bunch of strokes or anything, but you may want to add, okay, if you're going to go with these kind of forms, maybe add some smaller ones back here, just because the texture also works to create depth because of the perspective. For example, and this is a drawing actually, notice the ripples, how they're really big in the foreground and then they get smaller. That's kind of the rules of perspective that you learn in a beginning drawing class. So I think a couple of those little marks would really help your help create a little bit of depth in the water. I might move all of this down a little bit and make the water a little bit smaller and the sky bigger, because you're going to need to put the city name in somewhere. You could put it right over too. There's nothing wrong with overlaps. So it's for you to decide. I'm not sure about this white right here, but you can look at some of these examples, and I think you did a good job studying these examples because your piece looks really good. But again, see, just like how they use the color, very simple. Again, you have clouds too. Did you use gradient in the sky? Let's see here. Oh yeah, you did, and it looks great. I mean, that's really kind of, gradients really are overused, but when they're used for something that really creates like a real effect, they really work good. And again, see a couple different, so you might want to slightly change the value in some of the red, just slightly. You see how here we have 3 different oranges, right? The darkest, this mid right here, and then this light one. So dark, mid, and light. So because you're going to have to fit some the text in there, that's why I suggest moving it down a little bit. But and again, darkest, medium, and light. Actually, this has 4 colors in it. So, the way that they put the tagline, really small, looks really good. I like these clouds too. You might want to add a little bit of variety in the clouds, not much. Because then again, this is a little bit of a lot of negative space, the white in here. White tends to look kind of unfinished, so you might just want to add a little something to it. Or you might want to add some cloud forms a little bit maybe up here. I don't know. You don't want to overdo it though. Anyway, I think it looks great, and I think that you really interpreted this assignment really well. You kept it simple so you don't have to use live paint like so many people seem to do these days. But really nice job. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. I can always give you more feedback before the deadline. Just grab me on Hangouts or an email. But overall, this looks really great. Really nice job. Oh, were you going to put the city here? That's going to be too small. Or maybe you can put the tagline right here. You could make this a little bit bigger. See, I keep, nothing's ever done for me, right? I mean, you could nudge this big building over a little bit more. So you have a little bit more space on one side or the other to put the city name, and then maybe make this a little bigger and put a tagline. Anyway, sorry, I'm kind of rambling. So nice job.